Hey, let's get this over with.
All right, we're recording right now.
We are.
All right, you can
Okay.
take my time.
Yeah, I'll take
After
your
three,
time.
after three, after three,
After three, like so, one, two,
after three,
three.
after three, after three.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this week's episode of The Splash. And yep, Spencer's wearing a Santa hat. Santa's
I'm
Christmas.
hoping we get one more episode in before Christmas.
That's
it would
next
be the
week.
smart thing.
That's
It'd be a
next
smart
Friday.
thing to do. It'd be a smart thing to do. Maybe a
Why?
little Christmas Eve pod. Well, because there's a lot of football at that time. Now our team won't be around, but
Well, no.
a lot of football, and it's also the day before the NBA kicks off.
Mm-hmm. So how about this? How about we get our Santa costumes. We get some nice eggnog, and we sit down, have some eggnog, some milk and cookies, and we have our little maybe we go live that night.
I'm totally
A
down.
little Christmas Eve live. The people need it. Let me turn this light on. Is that better? Does he feel like that's better?
You look beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
way better.
There we go. All right,
That's great.
Good. I'm glad we figured that
I
out.
like it. Yeah, lighting is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe if your house is COVID free, maybe I can come over. We can set up shop in the home gym or something. I don't know. Maybe we make a little set.
Yeah.
We get a little eggnog. Maybe we do something to it. Maybe we don't. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Little maybe honest eggnog. Maybe not so honest eggnog. But it'll be a good time. And we'll go live. We'll do something. Hopefully, we need to actually do this. But it'd be nice. You know where we could do it?
Where?
I don't know.
In the attic?
Not preferably.
Okay.
No.
Well.
This is another off the hip episode. I feel like I get more of you when there's no notes and you're just you're a free bird.
Do you want to know what you dragged me out of? Like when you said let's record, what I was doing.
You said you were in the next room over, which is not far, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know.
I had just finished supper, right? I just had some nice beef fajitas, right?
Cool.
And I was playing my new video game that I've been enjoying a lot of lately, which is Red Dead Redemption 2. And I have been playing the living hell out of it, and it's been wonderful. Anyway, I was just in the middle of that, and then you asked me to record, and like usual, whenever we do end up recording, I genuinely just couldn't think of a good excuse, and so here we are. And
Usually not doing anything better.
And then we get what we get, and we
Well,
don't throw a fit.
Well, I don't throw a fit usually. I throw a fit once we're done because I have to mix it and upload it. But I think we're actually starting to get a little traction on the YouTube page. We're kind of a big fish on, let's say, Spotify, Apple, those things. Google Podcasts to a lesser extent. Pretty much only your dad uses that, but fair enough. YouTube, though, we're a little fish in a big pond. We're trying to get those numbers up, so if you all would kindly go over and subscribe there.
But when you're a big fish in a little pond, you know what that means? Free real estate, open water, open swimming. Maybe you make some friends. Nothing better.
Well, there are some things that are better. I can't lie to you. This light it's killing me.
Why?
Driving me nuts. Why I set up a light. It's driving me insane. I imagine it's something like being on like TV. You have all those lights on you. Did you ever feel that pressure from the lights whenever you were doing theater? The lights just drive you
I don't know necessarily. Okay, the lights were very hot. Like it burn you up hot. And then it'd be always a fun time when the light is moving and they're bad at their job, and then you just get absolutely blinded in the middle of a line. But you got to hold it together. You have to hold it together. And
so you're saying
and then you have
worked
words
with
afterwards.
some not so ideal characters.
I didn't say that. I simply said an unfortunate thing that might have happened to me but could happen to anyone, and how certain people might deal with that. Who's to say?
Who's to say? But you did definitely put your crew on blast.
I didn't say that. You said that.
I'm saying that. As
You're
somebody who
saying
attended those shows, I'm putting them on blast.
Okay, well, there you go. You heard it here first.
Well, I can't wait to see your return to the stage. Hopefully, maybe that can happen in the next year. Guys, get ready for a little bit of noise. It's just going to happen. We don't have a soundproof studio, and I live with other people. Sadly. But that's okay. You think if I did live with Michael, the noise would ever be an issue?
Well, I feel like instead of just random background noise, at any given moment, he's going to come barging into the studio, calling you a hitter and asking you any variety of question.
Even if I have like an on-air sign outside of the room?
Especially if you do, because then he's going to come in and try to bestow his knowledge upon the Splashes' listenership, which we welcome. And actually, Mike is the only person I've never done a podcast with.
He's the only person you've never done a podcast with? That's impressive.
He's the only one we've never had on the show, right?
Yeah, which is kind of
or
strange.
have we had Joseph on the show?
Technically.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you've done a podcast with Mike.
No.
Remember? You remember.
Oh, the first Drive Chat?
The one. Yeah, the audacity of Jude to say
Name
that
that
the
Strife
show
Chat
he
number
did
one.
the other one. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Also, I think, well, I don't know what to think. You did one with Jude this week. This is your second show this week.
I did. Did
Can
you
you
listen to it?
believe there was a long period of time where I was doing at least 2 shows a week, sometimes 3?
Yeah, I don't know how you did that.
I don't know, and I wish I didn't. I'll say maybe it made me more comfortable on the mic, but I was not good at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're actually pretty good at this now. Shall we talk
We are pretty good at this to the point where before we get into the meat and potatoes, the meat and potatoes of the episode, let me just say we have gotten to a point where I can just mail in an absolute.
No, you can't say you mail in. That's not a good term.
Okay. I try. Anyway, on tap for today, the NBA is back. That's happening. Brooklyn Nets, right? James Harden, yes. San Antonio Spurs, bad.
They exist.
Celtics, cool new uniform.
Oh, that's good.
And
got anything else?
The Redskins are the top of the NFC East.
Well, wait, who's the top of the NFC East?
Redskins.
Who?
Wait. Oh my God.
Dude.
Oh no. Do you want to start the episode over?
Your first slip up.
I'm so good about it too.
Your first slip up.
Because you said who, and immediately my mind went to, oh no, I misnamed the division, and I was like, oh, he's gonna make fun of me for that, and then I was like, well, no, I'm pretty sure that's right.
That's right.
Washington football team, and speaking of Washington football team, Cleveland baseball team.
Yeah, is that what they're running with? They don't have a name yet.
I have no idea what they're gonna go with, but the Cleveland Indians are no more. Which
Cleveland
I guess I can understand that because they're Native Americans. But then you have people calling for the name changes of like the Atlanta Braves and the Kansas City Chiefs, and I feel like those aren't as bad. I feel like Kansas City Chiefs. Those are titles, right?
Yeah,
I could be totally
I'm not
wrong.
Gonna go there.
I could be totally wrong.
We're two white boys.
I don't want to be ignorant. Exactly. I don't want to be ignorant. And if someone would educate me, that'd be great.
But I will say, it's interesting that it's all all at once within the past 3 years. Really, the people have been calling for the Redskins changed for a little bit longer than any of them, but it was like then it's just a domino effect within like 6 months. It was like Washington football team, and now it's baseball, and now maybe it'll be the Braves, maybe it'll be anything else. Hey, maybe sooner or later we'll have to change the Celtics name.
Making fun of
Who knows?
Irish people.
Yeah, Irish people out there, how do you guys feel about it?
I do, though. I kind of feel like the term redskin, I feel like that's kind of a derogatory term when you think about it.
I feel like it could be interpreted that way. But it lasted forever.
That's true.
So it's like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know any better. So I just kind of roll with it. None of my teams have been personally impacted. I gotta imagine maybe that is a little bit different though. If you've cheered for like the Redskins your whole life, and now they're gonna be something else, that might be a little weird. Have to update all your jerseys, your Robert Griffin III jerseys. Yeah, I don't know.
Should I go get it?
An RG3 jersey?
My RG3 jersey. Should I go get it?
You have one?
I do.
It's a Baylor one though.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
It's a throwback Redskins jersey.
Dude, that's probably worth a lot on eBay.
Probably not. It's like a youth.
It's probably not.
Youth XL.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You could probably still fit it today.
You think so? Should I try?
You think you can fit that? You can't swing at Youth XL. Not anymore.
That's cap.
Oh, no. Oh, he called it cap. Ryan's going to try on a jersey. This could be a fun little clip. Oh, we'll see. Ryan's going to try on a jersey. Thinking of ways I can filibuster here. I don't know. I'm really kind of intrigued to see this, though. Ryan trying on a youth large or XL, he said. I don't know. In NFL, like football style jerseys, I wear an adult medium for reference. And I'm 6'1". Ryan's a little shorter than me. We're gonna see if he doesn't have it. Oh, did you not find it?
I don't know what happened to it, but I also have been robbed of my Ray Lewis jersey. So whatever's happening in this house now that I've moved out, I don't like it.
You know what's happening is you have a younger sibling who probably has worn it to like homecoming week or those cool jersey days or whatever.
Yeah,
probably to a party. Probably has like cheap beer stains on it now.
Probably. I had to sit my sister down and have this conversation with her that you're gonna have to have with your sister when you move out, and that is, me moving out is not me forfeiting my claim to everything that I left behind. It's still mine.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think about it because pretty soon things will probably change here. I think about what am I all really going to take? To be very honest with you, not much.
No?
Not much. Mattress, yeah. Turtle, yeah. And TV. Yep.
Couch?
And then, no, that stays. It's like broken too. And all my like gaming stuff and my record player and all that cool stuff. But like over here I got my PlayStation 1, my Wii. I gotta keep all that stuff here,
You gotta make room for the PS5.
I do. Yeah, you gotta clear like a bunch of space for that thing.
Yeah.
We need to record the next time, just like very raw footage of us just trying to secure it.
Yeah.
Like maybe like, I don't know how you do like a FaceTime call or something. It's comedy. It's pure. It's not funny, but we always have a great conversation whenever we're trying to secure a PS5, and it's pretty gold. I think there's a lot of people out there who are listening to this right now who really want to get one for the holidays. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, look, Santa here.
Santa?
Look.
Am I going to get a PS5 for Christmas?
Hell no.
Oh.
You're not getting that PS5. You want an Xbox?
Not really. Can
Nope,
I have Cole instead?
You can have Cole. Dude, I'll give you any Xbox you want right now. Easy. The elves can't make enough PS5s though. They've proven that.
Sounds like we need to turn to the sweatshops.
Turn to the what?
The what?
What are we turning to?
We are turning to the next topic of conversation, which is...
We didn't even have a topic at first. You like ran through these headlines and said one word.
What do you want to talk
Spurs
about?
bad.
What do you want to talk about?
Celtics jersey good. Oh, we always document the Celtics jerseys. This is the first really good one Nike's done.
It's not really good. It's
okay. It's the first good one. It's the first passable one. I like it though.
I like it. It looks...
It's a new take.
It looks like Michigan State.
Yeah, I'll agree. But it's fun. We haven't seen it in the game yet. Let's see it in the game. Have they played in those title jersey ones yet? What? That's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yep. Have they played in the banner ones?
Yeah, the banner style.
I don't think so. But I haven't been paying attention to the preseason.
Well, I like these more than the banner ones, I think.
I think everyone does. The banner ones
yeah.
could have been cool, maybe, but they
so I
ended
get
up
it's supposed to
not
be
being
the simplicity of a banner, and I like the concept, but as a jersey, it just doesn't have nearly enough detail.
Yeah, in practice, it looks like a practice jersey.
Yeah, essentially.
Which it's a fine practice jersey, but
it'd be one of the best practice jerseys there is. But this is the NBA, so not really cutting it. But hey, probably their best attempt at an alternate jersey yet.
Yeah,
obviously aside from the black one, but that's been around forever. So
yeah, I like the black one a lot, but
that's my favorite one.
If at least we're getting new stuff and different stuff rather than, say, I don't know, getting 20 different variations of Miami Vice.
Yeah. Now, I will say none of the new stuff we've gotten over the past few years has been anywhere as good as even one of those Miami Vice jerseys. Wow. But yeah, they should stick to pick your two favorite variations of Miami Vice. You pick two. And then run with those as alternates, and then add in new stuff because they got pink, blue, black, white. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. But you know how dedicated those Miami fans are that they probably own all of them.
I mean, that's the thing though. They're all great. If you look at them individually, they're all great. But once you look at one, once you have one, you have them all. It's like you take the original. It's like, well, what if we make it white?
Yeah, then what if we make it pink?
Exactly.
What if we make it black, blue? Yeah. I don't know. More meaningful topics of discussion. As of today, increasing talks between Houston and Philadelphia for my favorite player in the league, James Harden. We know Daryl Morey left Houston, has joined Philadelphia's front office. We know that he loves James. James loves him. They will try to get something done here, but unfortunately, James has no say in this. We have some say, but ultimately, Houston has the leverage. He's on a long-term deal. Where do you stand with where the Rockets are now, being that they've lost Westbrook, and instead they have Cousins and Wall, and people like you like Christian Wood. I like Christian Wood. He's fine. But where they stand now as opposed to, say, a Philly or say a Miami.
I think that this Rockets team is vastly better than the team we saw last year. Okay. And I think that Philly has so many issues, both on and off the court. Just throwing James Harden in there is not going to solve anything. It might even make the situation worse. Because you already have Embiid, who needs to have his touches to be productive, and we know what Harden has done with a big man just like that, Dwight Howard, right? And Dwight was nowhere near his prime or his peak not his prime, but nowhere near his peak when he was in Houston, and we saw what happened then. So And I understand that if he was traded, you'd probably lose Simmons, which would help them vastly. But I would really love to see, and I understand why he doesn't want to, and I don't blame him for not wanting to, but I would love to see him give it a go with Wall, because Wall, from what I've seen, looks very good. He looks like the John Wall of old, and that's huge. DeMarcus Cousins, you're not going to get the same production out of him, but he's still capable. He's proven that when he's actually been on the court. Christian Wood is a very good player. And then you also have your solid rotational pieces like PJ Tucker, Eric Gordon, who's had a stinker of a preseason, to be fair, and Daniel House. I don't know. I like the Rockets' look. I think that they could do something if Harden committed, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. It's another Houston Rockets team where if James doesn't play, they don't make the playoffs, right? No way. Absolutely not. No way. And I mean, you have to think about the new players. You have to think about Suns are a new player now. You have to think about the Pelicans are a new player. The Spurs will still be in the mix.
No, they will not.
In the mix. They'll be in the 9 to 10 to 11 range. 9 to 11
I don't
range.
know. They look
9 to
really
12
bad.
range.
They look really bad.
Yeah, but it's preseason.
Yeah,
and they're better. And they're better than. Who are they better than? Like guaranteed in the West. Who are they guaranteed better than?
The Kings.
Probably the Kings. Well, I don't know. I mean, the West, like 1 through 15, is pretty much.
Are they the worst team in the West?
The Spurs?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Think really hard about it.
I don't think so.
Who is?
I mean,
because I can't.
You have to remember, Aldridge and DeRozan were all NBA guys. Not last season, but the season before that. Not to say that they are still that level. Not like they ever played that well together anyway in the first place. But I mean, they got a lot of things. They got a lot of pieces.
They have a coach who is well past his time.
They have a coach who's not accustomed to a rebuild job. And he shouldn't have to be.
Exactly. And can I speak to that just momentarily, and then we can get back to. Yeah. Anyway, what are the Spurs doing? They're committing to the rebuild. They should be committing to the rebuild. They drafted a great young prospect this year. They have a very young team. They have good pieces like DeJounte Murray. You're holding on to the past with LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan, and it's my understanding that they've at least made an attempt to unload them, which is good. They need to continue to try to do that. Get draft picks, get young prospects. Why do you have a coach at the tail end of his career, at the very end of his career, who's a winner, who is going to play his experienced players to try to win games that you should not be winning in order to potentially make the playoffs, because he obviously wants to win. He said, this is it for him. Why do you keep that guy when he's going to be leaving in 1, 2, 3 years? It won't be more than 3. Why do you keep him? And then, because do you know how difficult it is to rebuild already? And then you hit a massive speed bump 2 years into it by losing your head coach, and you have to bring in a new head coach, new schemes, new everything. Your players have to adapt to that. It's stupid. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense.
Fair enough. It feels like he's chasing the all-time record a little bit. Yeah, he's probably 100 wins away. Over the course of 3 seasons, he would get that, one would feel, unless catastrophe strikes. But yeah, I don't know. It's not the traditional way to rebuild for sure. But in a way, if you're the Spurs, you kind of owe it to him to let him decide. 20 years of really good basketball. I mean, yeah, I feel like it. I mean, we're talking from basically 98, even before that they were good. But from the first title in 99, 98, 99.
99, I think.
99?
Yeah, sure.
Not off the top of my head. Up until, Kawhi's departure, it was a lot of good basketball. He was a centerpiece of that. So I feel like you kind of owe it to him. It's kind of like what the Patriots are going to come upon at some point, right? I mean, even maybe right now, maybe the Patriots should throw it in for a couple seasons.
But he's acting in exact opposite trajectory of what they need. They need young youth,
but that's not what he
rebuilding.
needs.
He needs. It shouldn't be about what he needs. He needs to. To understand that the best way he can serve his franchise is to step down, go into the front office if you want to be part of the team, but let a young guy come in and coach these guys up. One that will stay there for 10 years, and we'll see them.
Would you look differently upon the legacy of a coach like that if he went and coached another team?
It depends on the
and had success. Like here. Like say, okay, the Spurs are not in a position to win right now, but there are a couple teams out there right now who, for example, the Clippers have done away with Doc and they've filled that position. But say he left and he said, I can go and spend 2 to 3 more years in a team that needs me. It needs a coach that is in position to win, and he goes and he wins. I would say, fine by you. I would say that's fine. I don't think there's any shame in coaching multiple teams. I mean, look at that. I mean, look at Phil Jackson. Did it. I mean, I don't think there's any shame in that. Right now, he wants to win games. Spurs need to lose games. There is a very small window in this world where you can rebuild but still win. And I would say the Celtics did that.
Mm-hmm.
They were rebuilding. They only missed the playoffs once. They managed to be good enough to be fun, make it to playoffs, get to the second, third round even, and then they worked in these new picks. But the only thing was they weren't playing for picks. They had already traded for the Nets picks. So that world doesn't exist to a lot of teams. It doesn't exist for the Spurs. They need to play for picks. They need to lose for picks. Spurs have a ton of young guys who flat, with no DeMar DeRozan and no Aldridge, will probably win 30 to 40 games max and still end up in that top 10 pick selection. Right now, they may still end up there. But it's more likely that they win at least 40 to 45 games, depending on health and how the season shakes out. And that's not good for them because that puts them probably outside of the lottery. And they don't need that.
And it would be different. It would be different if Pop was playing the young guys, getting them experience, getting them hardened into the NBA, accustomed to the NBA. But instead, he's playing Marco Bellinelli,
Marco.
Well, he's gone now, but he was. But
he's playing his vets, and the vets love it, I'm sure. And I don't know at this point what you could get in a trade for a LaMarcus. I think you could get a lot for DeRozan. I think you tried to trade DeRozan to one of the LA teams. I think you can get a pretty penny because he's still a 25-point-a-game guy. Believe it or not. I think there's a team probably out there that would probably really like him. Probably Atlanta. Probably, maybe if Miami whiffs on James Harden, maybe they go for somebody like that. I don't know. I think that the NBA season is probably going to be pretty ugly. An open travel schedule. I like the reduced games. I hope they always do that. I don't think 82 games is appropriate. Not for this league anymore. You would see a lot less load management, and games would mean more. So I hope they stick with that. But as far as the open travel goes, I think a lot of guys are going to be sitting. And now it's going to be you're guaranteed to miss 10 days if you test positive. 10 days minimum. A lot of guys are going to miss a lot of games. I don't know. Now we got a vaccine rolled out. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully, it works out and you get quick implementation. See, I think these guys stay healthy.
I think the second half of the season is going to go a lot better than the first half of the season, and then by the end of it, we should if everything goes according to plan, have relatively no issues, and then next season we're completely back to normal. So that's great news.
Hopefully.
But beyond that,
it's yet to be seen.
Just in general with the world, it looks like we finally have a light at the end of the tunnel, and I don't want to have blind optimism, but I think in 6 months, 8 months time, we're gonna be looking at a very normal world, and that's very exciting.
I hope so. I miss going to games. I miss going to concerts. I miss seeing people. We'll see. NBA, yeah, I really miss going to games though. I mean, it's just fun.
I miss movie theaters.
See, I don't feel that because one of them I went to when it was open it was open for like a short time, and I got in and I went. Saw Empire Strikes Back. Felt great. And then I went recently to one that has stayed open both times. Pretty much the only people in there, so it's actually kind of nice. But I've probably gone to, what's so crazy, I've probably been to more movies since most of them shut down. It's kind of worked out funny, but hey.
Yeah. Well, I'm an avid movie goer. I love the whole event, and I think that the last movie I saw was with you, was seeing the Gentleman.
You're kidding me.
That was the last movie I saw in theaters. But
that was about a year ago.
Yeah. It was almost a year ago. And I might roll the dice and go see the new Wonder Woman movie in theaters, cuz that looks really good. And hey, if everything is if everything's going well, then
yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it. I went and saw Tenet. It was good. I liked that.
Was it good or was it confusing?
Confusing as hell for sure. But if anybody sees it, I would highly recommend. There's this video on YouTube. This guy actually does a really good breakdown of it, and it just makes it's just rewarding because it's like you finish the movie in the theater, you kind of know what happened. Then you go home and you do some deep diving, and it's like pays off. It's like fun, but it was good, and I like Pattinson, and I like John David Washington, and it was it's a Christopher Nolan film. Of course, it's good.
So would you watch it again now that you know what happens?
Yeah,
like you'd enjoy
I mean,
it more?
it's just awesome. Okay. Anyway, like even if you pay no attention, you have no idea. It's just got some of the best action I've ever seen, and it's fun. It's a good movie. I'm excited for some movies that are coming out next year that were delayed. Dune will be fun. That'll be a good movie. There's this Tom Holland Daisy Ridley movie that has been like they've been trying to shoot for like 3 years. It's coming out. That'll be fun. Spider-Man 3,
and then allegedly that's gonna be big multiverse.
Allegedly that's gonna be huge. It's gonna be if Toby comes back, dude.
But I think, and of course it's all speculation, all rumors, but I saw that they had like Willem Dafoe coming back, and then
no, I mean, part of it's speculation, but also Sony, like Latin America, released like a video on accident that showed them teasing like 3 Spider-Men, and it was like then Sony like deleted it real fast. I was like, so it's more than likely, and Willem Dafoe, all the old villains. That'd be pretty dope. Can't lie to you. I'm not really super huge like superhero movie guy, but it'd be fun.
And then we got a massive release coming up for Star Wars. They announced like 10 different shows. The Kenobi show is finally confirmed, or not finally confirmed, but finally has a release date. And
is that 2022, right?
Yes, because they're
crazy.
They're shooting in like a couple months. But Hayden Christensen is back in the role of Darth Vader. That's crazy. It's awesome.
What sucks is I guess we're coming up on the end of the Mandalorian this year.
Yeah.
We're probably getting another 8 episodes, right? Is that it? Because we got 8 season 1.
Yeah. Actually tonight is the season finale.
Get out.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Only 6.
And then we have to wait till December. It's coming out December 21, season 3. So we have to wait an entire year.
Oh, you got me really psyched. I was like, next, like the 21st, like a few days from now. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know why they would do that, because this one launched in like October.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. I just watched all of them this week for the first time, and it was great. We should probably maybe we'll do like a little season finale this weekend, something like that. Because it was a great season. So
It was.
a little recap on that would be pretty dope. A lot of Boba Fett, a lot of Osaka. Oh, spoiler alert.
Nah, it's been.
But anybody who's anybody who hasn't even seen that, they know those characters are in there. That's part of the promo. Like, I was like, before I even seen it, if you follow like Disney Plus, they post on Instagram. It's like Boba Fett. I was like, oh, but yeah, it was dope. It was dope. Maybe this year will be the year I watch Star Wars Clone Wars.
I'm telling you, you need to jump on it. It's so
Probably
good.
not.
It's so good, man.
Probably not though.
At worst, at the minimum, read the synopsis and then watch the last season, because the last season was insane.
Maybe we'll see. But I do. I've seen a lot of clips on YouTube, so I think I'm pretty caught up. That's Star Wars, yeah. But then there's like Bad Batch, Bad whatever.
Bad Batch, yeah, that's gonna be really good.
Bad Batch, and Kenobi, and a lot of other things. It'd be exciting. It's a great time to be a Star Wars nerd. It's a great time. Oh, and I exposed you to some Harry Potter thing today. That the game for the PS5 next year will be an open world.
That's very
Hogwarts
exciting.
Legacy.
Is that
It
real?
is
Like,
exciting.
were you ribbing me?
No,
on that
that's
one?
real. That's real. Real deal. It'd be dope.
All right.
It'd be fun. Go around being a wizard.
We're gonna have to get on
I'm
that.
excited for it. We're definitely gonna have to get on that. First, we have to get PS5.
Yeah.
Pain. I
Maybe
know.
maybe someday. Maybe someday.
Regarding the rest of the sports world, last time we talked a lot about football and how bad it was. Nothing's changed. It's still bad. Fantasy update. Ryan just missed the playoffs.
I missed the playoffs by 100 points. Thank you very much, Mikey Villarreal.
That sucks too, because I beat him in the final week. Not in hopes that you'd make the playoffs, but
Of course
in hopes
not.
that you'd
Never
make the
anything.
playoffs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, never anything suspect, but I wanted to keep the title in house, in our name, if you will. It pains me to say, I think I'm rooting for Crow. I think I'm rooting for him. Keep it in the family. Keep it in Crazy 8.
Well, who's in the playoff?
And if Crow wins, I think he'll be less. He'll probably brag about it for a while, but maybe he won't. No, he'll talk about it a lot. He likes to do those things. So I don't. Maybe I don't hope he wins.
Well, if you don't hope he wins, you got Heavy Diaper Deuce.
Heavy Diaper Deuce hasn't paid. That's an issue.
The Bare Necessities or Loaded Diaper. So, yeah.
Well, so who's in the playoff? So is your dad in?
No, my dad's not in.
Oh wow! Remember when he was so stacked at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, and then
That's kind of a
COVID
shame.
and injuries, just like you.
It's kind of how. Just like me. I had a great
but-
draft.
It's Crow, Mikey, Satch, and then Tom, Michael's dad.
Yeah. So we got the adults and a couple of kiddos. Okay. Pain, because of this time last year I was ready to win the title, and I gotta see that money trickle out of my Venmo balance.
Mm-hmm.
Pain.
Yep, it's tough.
Pain.
Sorry
Let's
about
charge
it.
a fee for holding it. Yeah.
Well,
I know.
who didn't pay? Who caused us this pain? Was it him? No,
Tom?
no.
Oh,
but
and
the
Alex.
first time.
Alex never paid.
That's the
Jude
one.
didn't. Jude, at first it was Jude, Alex, Drew, and Tom, and now it's just Tom and Alex. So we're gonna be $40 short on the payout to the winner, which I'd be kind of steamed about.
I thought
if I
Alex.
won.
Yeah, but that's Crow's problem, especially since it's not.
That's
like,
Crow's problem. So you're saying Crow's gonna win?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean,
Um,
yeah.
he needs like a COVID catastrophe to happen to him, to his team.
Oh, I wish.
Can you make that happen, Commissioner?
I'll see what I can do. But you know,
I see to it that you do.
it's all for the greater good. It's all for the greater good.
Sure. Yeah, but you know what? I actually kind of hope Crow does win, because then he's gonna get really, really mad about the $40, and he's gonna go in the chat. He's gonna lose his mind.
That's kind of what I want to see. So.
It's kind of go absolutely nuts. And so yeah, it'll be fun. But sure. So Tom, Alex, if you're listening, Tom, you're probably not. Alex, I don't even know. You know, Alex, I don't know how we know him. Does he listen to the show?
No.
Does he? He knew Drew.
He used to know Drew.
Did he live with Drew?
No.
Oh, we're starting fantasy basketball. Has anybody joined that league?
Everybody joined that league. Now,
is it full?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Is it how many people though?
10, I think.
You know the NBA is too deep to have 10 teams. We can have 12, or else you're gonna end up having like the 10th pick in the draft is still gonna score like, I don't know, somebody really good.
That's true.
I mean, even with 12, there's still 12 like not franchise guys, but I don't know. I feel like in fantasy is a little bit different. You're not going to draft like Steph Curry first overall. You're going to try to take like Giannis. Oh, whoever gets Giannis is going to be tough to beat.
Whoever gets Russ is going to be tough to beat. Russ over there in Washington by himself, he's going to be a triple-double
by
every
himself.
night.
He's the second best player.
He has someone good to pass to.
Man hates Bradley Beal. You know, James Harden's usually a really good pick. I don't know, might change depending if he gets traded. Giannis. Who else? I don't know. Hey, we should also. I kind of intended for tonight to be like an NBA playoffs rankings, but I never even thought to even say that. That's why we should do one more episode. Maybe we do like 45 minutes. Well, 40 minutes. Thanks, Zoom. And we do like 20 minutes playoff preview, 20 minutes like New Year's Six Bowl preview or whatever. Something like that. Yeah. I don't know. That'd be kind of fun.
Let's do it.
And we'll do it with a little nog. Oh wait, hold on. You know this one. Oh, I lied. There is no limit.
No limits?
That's right. When there's 2 people only, there's no limits. Shout out to Jude for that one. Shout out to Zoom for that one. So we can go all night, really. But we can't because I got to mix this and upload this and I got to go to bed. So.
Okay, good. Because I was about to say that time limit was my salvation.
That time limit was your salvation. Now it's not because we know that it doesn't exist.
Wish it did.
Well, to reinstate the time, you just have to bring on a guest. So bring on a guest and we'll be back down to 40 minutes.
We haven't had a guest in a long time.
And I'm kind of glad for it. I'm not mad about it. Hey, look, I like the guests that we've had.
No, you don't.
All except for Goot. And I like Goot maybe the most, except his episode was, and it's not his fault. My internet was bad. Your internet was even a little bit bad that day. Goot's internet was awful. I thought that dude was streaming from like the Netherlands with like 3G. It was so bad, and we couldn't hold a real conversation. I don't even know why we posted it. I think it was just out of love for him.
We owed him that much. We owed him it
to upload it, but that maybe that'll be the second episode that we remove from our archive, from our old episodes. Ooh. Just kidding. That one's fine to stay up. It shows our progress.
It does.
And that we would never have a guest if they have bad internet like that ever again. Sorry, Goot. I'm sure he's better in Waco with Baylor Wi-Fi, but you know what's so crazy is we now passed a year total and we still haven't had Drew on. Still. I feel like he's spiting us. Now we haven't asked him.
Well, yeah.
And I feel like if we asked him, he'd probably still say yeah. But I feel like he's almost spiting us. Also, Drew, I wouldn't want Drew on a Zoom. I'd want Drew in person, I feel like.
How about, look, he's coming back in town
Soon.
on Saturday. He's going to be home on Saturday for Christmas for that week. Let's say with 3 of us get dinner and then we head back to my place.
Ooh,
set up a
I
little
like
studio.
some
No. Set up a little studio and then we record some. Maybe we even do one of his cooking live streams, his baking live streams.
You know, we just need a third mic.
Run over to the Knoll and grab him.
Gonna have to. Shout out to the Strive 5. Shout out to the Knoll. Shout out to Waco Tech. No, just kidding. We don't. Waco, Texas sucks. Shout out to Northwoods. Shout out to the Floresville Peanut.
Shout out to this Aquafina water bottle that has treated me very well.
I cannot believe. Oh wait, no, I'm just kidding. You know, you did used to drink Dasani though.
Still do. Proudly.
It's shame on you.
It tastes better.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna run downstairs and have a little apple juice.
I might, yeah.
Any parting shots?
You want me to take us out?
Oh, 1 second. We have a word.
There he is.
Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's cute.
Look at it. Wow. Wait.
He's really cute. Oh, we about to show off our Grogu's. Wait, stay there. Oh, I can reach it.
You got to screenshot this moment.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hey, before I get clowned for this, at least one of these is a Christmas gift. At least one. You know.
It better be the one on your right. Yeah. That one sucks.
It's cute. It's
okay.
plushy.
This one.
This one is meant to be held.
Okay.
Maybe by a small child.
Right.
This one goes on display, or not on display. This one will be watching The Mandalorian with me tomorrow.
Mine has a frog and a bowl of stew, and it makes a noise when you squeeze him.
Can you squeeze him?
You want me to?
I'd love it.
It sounds. Well, I'll just do it.
Do it again. Hey, it's cute.
It sounds. It's cute. Sorry, that's enough out of it. It sounds cute when you have the whole image, but let's say I'm on the phone with someone
and you just start playing.
I just start playing that.
Out of context, it does sound.
It sounds like
curious.
Something else. It would raise some questions.
It would raise some
on
hairs,
the phone with
for
my
sure.
grandmother. Not that I talk to my family, but
Not that you talk to your family, but a little family photo. How do we take? If you hold yours, I'll hold yours. If you hold mine.
What?
How do you do a screen? Can you do that on here?
Make it gallery view.
Hold on, yeah.
And
I can do this on my thing. All right, pose with your Grogu. Wait, oh, what? Full screen.
This is gonna be the
Thumbnail?
Yeah, thumbnail.
Oh yeah, let's thumbnail. Hold on. Yeah, let me do one more. Let me do one more. Look. And I gotta capture the box. I love right now so much that we're doing editing live on the show. But it takes people into
the whole process.
Oh wait, you actually have to pose one more time. Thumbnail. Bring him up. Squeeze him. There we go. Thumbnail. All right, that was our weird segment of the week where we hold our children's toys.
I like it. I like it a lot. You know what else I like?
Going home?
I like going home. So let's go home.
Let's go home.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into this week's episode of The Splash. Quick apologies. I feel like it wasn't my best work. That's okay. We'll see you in a couple days.
We're a little tired.
We're
It's
a little
late.
tired. It's late at night. It's very late at night.
Guys, cut us some slack. Come on.
It is 3 a.m. as this is being recorded. So just
Guys,
please,
come on.
please. Anyway,
Seriously.
thank you very much for listening to this week's episode of The Splash. If you made it this far, be sure to leave us a 5-star review. Really helps us out. And if you're watching on YouTube, hi, how you doing? It's me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more great content. Strive chats, Jude McLaren chats, anything chats. It's here. It's real. It's good. Thank you very much, and we will see you back next time.
Next time. Oh, audio.